Hello everyone and welcome to Hawaii. I'm going to be spending the next couple nights in Honolulu, and while I'm here I'm going to be exploring the city, hiking Diamond Head, snorkeling at Hanauma Bay, and also shopping at the largest open air mall in America, and also eating some great food while I'm here. So why don't you come along and join me on this adventure? Okay, so first stop was to go and find some food because I didn't eat much on the plane and I was starting to get hungry, so I came to the Munch and Brunch truck, which was a recommendation from the team at the hotel that I'm staying at. So I got the jackfruit taco trio, which had jackfruit, onion, avocado, lime, chili oil, and they call it cilantro here, but we call it coriander back at home. And they were so good. They were surprisingly filling and had a bit of a kick to them as well. And then I got a sparkling lemonade, which was the lilikoi and passion fruit too. And there's this really cute area here with a whole bunch of food trucks. So it's now just after 12 and I'm about to catch the Waikiki trolley, which is going to take me to Diamond Head. Okay, so we've just been dropped off at Diamond Head and we're gonna start the hike. Okay, I've had to put my hair up because it was getting too hot and sweaty and it is very warm. I would have liked to have done this hike in the morning, but because I've only sort of got like 2.5 days, I kind of just had to do it when I could, and I didn't want to risk booking it first thing in the morning and then having flight delays, so that's why I'm doing it at 1 p.m. Here's a snapshot of how far we've got to go. I don't know if you can see all the people up the top there, but that's what we've got left to do. Okay, so I have finished the hike to the top of Diamond Head, and oh my goodness, that was the biggest hike I've ever done in my life. And I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of hard. I wasn't expecting it to be so hard to get right up to the top, but there are some really steep steps. So if you're planning on doing that hike up to Diamond Head, just keep that in mind. That there are really steep steps, and also the incline right from the start is kind of steep, and there were bits that I struggled with. And also, if you need to take your time, hold onto the railings, just do that because there's some loose gravel that I think would be really easy to roll your ankle on as well, so keep that in mind. So after that hike, you can tell that my face is so red and I'm very warm, so I thought the perfect next stop would be to come and get some shave ice from Waiola Shave Ice. So I got the lilikoi and the strawberry flavours. So I've dug in and taken a few bites, and it is so nice and cool and refreshing, and I really love the strawberry and the lilikoi toppings too. This was the perfect thing that I needed this afternoon. Also sell merch there, and I spotted the cutest tote bag, so I had to get it. Now, next up, I'm still feeling a little bit hungry, so I'm gonna walk up to the famous Leonard's bakery. Here we are at Leonard's Bakery. So they are known for their malasadas, so you can get plain ones or you can get ones filled. Okay, so there aren't really many places to eat there, so I've just come across the road into this little shady spot and I'm gonna try my malasadas. Okay, so I ordered 2. So I got the plain original and also the custard filled one. I'm not too sure which one this is, but we'll give it a try. Yum. It's the custard filled one, and the cinnamon and sugar on it is really yummy. I now know why everyone raves about these. They are so yummy. Now I will try the plain original one, which also has cinnamon and sugar on it. Yum. It's just kind of like a really good donut. So I think some people think that Leonard's is a bit overrated because of how much attention it's getting on social media and in YouTube videos, which is where I learned about it. But I'm really enjoying these, so if you get a chance and you're in Honolulu, go to Leonard's Bakery. I feel very trendy with my Waiola ice tote bag and my Leonard's Bakery bag. But now that I have had some more food, I'm going to go and walk to the hotel, and I should be able to check in now. Okay, so here is the hotel room, which I think is really lovely. The bed looks really nice. They've got drawers if you want to unpack your stuff. I probably won't do that because I'm only staying for 2 nights. Then you've got a big desk here, and my room has just views of the city rather than the beach, but I think at least it's got nice big windows. I really like that. Then you've got a few things in the cupboard there. And then here is the bathroom. So also very nice. So I've just spent the last couple hours chatting to family and just having some time to lie down, because between my flight and everything that I've done today, I think I've been awake for more than 24 hours. So I'm starting to feel very tired, so I enjoyed just having a bit of a lie down, but I'm starting to feel hungry again. So I'm gonna go and grab some dinner, and I have somewhere in mind. So I just ate a delicious meal at Udon Yama, and I got the number 5 kitsune, which is just plain udon noodles and then the tofu. And I don't know how they do their udon noodles, but they're always so much more softer than whenever I try and do them at home. So it was really delicious, and I tried adding a boiled egg as well. And I tried it now, so I don't know whether I will do that again next time, because I'm a bit fussy when it comes to egg and textures. And then I also got a fried zucchini as well. And it's kind of nice that in Hawaii they get a lot of Japanese tourists, so getting Japanese food is really easy, and it takes me right back to my last overseas trip. Good morning everyone. Today I have taken a little group tour to come to Hanauma Bay, where I have just done some snorkeling, and unfortunately my GoPro wouldn't work for me underwater, so I don't have any footage, but there's this really cool hut back towards that way where they have posters of all the different marine life that you can find in Hanauma Bay. So I'll go and have a look at those and point out what I saw. I actually saw quite a few different types of fish, which was a really nice surprise. And I saw one that was like a huge parrotfish, and I reckon he was almost like maybe 60 centimeters long, so that was pretty cool to see something like that. I've done a bit of snorkeling in the Great Barrier Reef and in Thailand and Fiji, but everywhere you snorkel is sort of a little bit different, and I'd never seen any big fish like that before, so that was really cool. I also found out when I was looking at those posters that some of the fish species I saw are endemic to Hawaii, which is really cool because that means they can only be found here in Hawaii. And a few tips if you do find yourself in Hawaii and you want to come to Hanauma Bay. When you are picking your spot in the reef to swim, there are patches that are sort of like light blue and dark blue, and then somewhere in between. And I would recommend actually heading towards the darker bits, because that is where the rocks are, and that's where the fish seem to like to hang out. So the first time I was swimming, I was sort of in this nowhere patch, and the water wasn't super clear, so that was a little bit stressful for me. My family would laugh because I'm not a huge swimmer, so it took me a little while to get going, but once I spotted a fish, I was right. So make sure you head towards those rocks.
back from the snorkeling tour and I've had a little bit of time to rest and relax in the hotel. I've gotten changed into my other outfit and now I'm ready to head to the Moana Centre. Also, I just wanted to show you the tote bag that I got at Waiola Shave Ice yesterday. I just love the fabric, the logo, and I just thought it was a really nice souvenir.
Okay, so we have just been dropped off at the Moana Centre and I'm really looking forward to going through, having a walk around, because this is actually the biggest open air shopping mall, not only just in the USA, but in the world. So it's going to be very exciting. I don't know how long it's going to take Leonard to walk around. Yeah, I thought I would show you a little bit of it as well as we go. So yeah, let's go. So we're entering through the Mackay Market food court. So I found a map, so I might have a little bit of a look at that before I start walking around. Okay, so I got myself a bubble tea and now I'm going to go into Target, which is exciting. I've never been to a Target in America. They have a Starbucks inside the Target. That seems crazy to me. What? Guys, I have found the Halloween section. I'm actually so excited to look. Halloween isn't a huge thing in Australia. I think it's getting bigger, but it's so exciting to find all these Halloween things. And they have so many like LED lights as well for outside. We don't get that in Australia. These packs of lollies come with like 100, 115 in them. Are these Halloween themed cereals? What? Okay, I've come out of Target and it was so fun. The Halloween stuff is so cool because of course we don't have much Halloween stuff in Australia. I do kind of hope Halloween gets bigger because it just seems like so much fun and the decor is really cool. But I've come out and I'm now on the 3rd floor, so I might just walk around here and then head back downstairs. An Oreo Cafe. A store for Sour Patch Kids. Wow. I like their little window displays. That's real cute. It's sugar. Okay, that is the most ridiculous lolly store I have ever been into. And I wasn't going to get anything, and then I did. Let me show you what it was like inside. No way. A chicken burger? Literally? Starbursts have merch. Okay, some of these flavors are a bit crazy. Maple bacon, buttered popcorn, blueberry muffin, well that sounds okay. Cinnamon roll, I think they would actually be very nice. Orange cream, that sounds pretty normal. And then there's pickle taffy. What the heck? I wonder what that actually tastes like. Wow, this mall really does just keep going. But I love the design of it. Green. This dress is so gorgeous, but I really don't think anything else is going to fit in my suitcase, which is a shame because it actually looks like the length wouldn't be too bad. Okay, something really funny. These pants in the middle there, I think, are literally taller than me. Oh my gosh. So I'm staying on the 14th floor and there's this little balcony on the way to my room, and I have this beautiful view where you can see the ocean and the sun is setting at the moment, so the colour of the sky is so beautiful. I was going to get my dessert from Magnolia here, which do ube ice cream, but I also saw somewhere downstairs that also had ube ice cream, but with a twist. I think it had like cookies and cream, so maybe I'll go and try that one. Okay, so I got my ice cream, I got the ube cookies and cream, and the dragon fruit sorbet. Okay, so I don't really have anywhere to set my camera up, so I've had a taste test of both flavours. The dragon fruit is actually so nice. I wasn't sure I was going to like it, to be honest, because I haven't had anything like that in Australia. But it's very like sweet and tangy. And then the ube, okay, I obviously really like it because it's got cookies in it. But the ube, it's not like a strong flavour as I thought it was going to be, so that's quite interesting. So I'm very happy with my choices tonight. That ice cream was delicious. I'm so glad I decided to get it from that little place downstairs in the food court. So it was inside the Kahio food hall, right where that ice cream cone is. I am so sad that my time in Honolulu has come to an end. It has been an amazing 3 days. I have loved all the activities I've done, the food that I've eaten, and everyone is just so lovely. And I will 100% be coming back one day because there's so much there that I would still like to do. But for now, my next destination is New York City. So why don't you hit that subscribe button and I'll see you all there.